Hey guys, welcome to part 3. I'm recording this immediately after part 2. I'm kind of cutting it off to make it easier to edit and also because I don't want it to be like 3 hours long. Anyway, so we're just about to read each other's poems. Let's go. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do the same. I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then I slip it back into my bag. I kind of want to do Yuri first, but I just talked to her. And then if I do Natsuki, she's gonna get mad because I kind of catered it to Yuri. I think I'll do Sayori first because I accidentally partially made it for her. So poop. I really love your poems. Okay, little brat. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Hey, I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one's too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so, no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes anything. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about. I guess. Wah. This shit. Stop thinking about weird things, freaking Floyd. Yeah. I just mean you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your own life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Poop, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Oh yeah, I forgot. She immediately reads it. Oh, why? Because, well, it's kind of the first time you've written something. I didn't fucking write this for her. And plus, I still gotta show it to Yuri, obviously, because Yuri's my freaking favorite. Sarah, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Yeah, I didn't write this for you, stupid. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sari hastily bends down to break up the... Don't tell me there's some weird gooner shit after this. I'm actually gonna be mad. But being inattentive to her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little bit clumsy today. I think you're a little bit clumsy every day, bro. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I open up and come in my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically put them all on the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Dude, I swear, she reminds me so much of somebody. Like, it makes it like such a hateable part of her, but like, I don't know. Holy crap. Siri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings lately. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I'll help you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Aha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always in the habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it more than a week later. This reminds me of somebody. Like, oh my god. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, wait. I think I'm gonna wait on Yuri, but I think I'm gonna do Monica. Oh, but hi again, Poop. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. Oh my goodness, I look weird. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Ahaha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Poop. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's actually really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Yeah, that's actually looking in real life. And that way it counts when I put in some effort. Aha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know Yuri likes this kind of writing. Oh my god. I'm in there like swimwear. I'm in there like swimwear. Yeah. Writing's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happy. Wait, what? Sayori says she really liked mine. She even want to take it home. I think she's just like a fucking sip and she likes me. Yuri likes when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Yeah, it is. I have no idea how I did it. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked them. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Yeah. I like the way this one turned out, and so I hope you like it too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, Save Me! That's like the song by Chief Keef. I don't know how it goes. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless... God, what the fuck does that say? Cacophony of meaningless noise. Yeah, I don't know what that says. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, what? Cosine, oh, wait. Okay, yeah, wait. This is like math. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Is that what it says? That's dark. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Uh-huh. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with the space on my paper. Yeah, I can freaking tell, bro. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what's going on, what it's about, though. Ahaha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself in a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind. Actually, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. How do I get back to the game? Okay, yeah, I just want to save the game. That was actually a really good reminder. Anyway, you never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I talking about? Ha ha ha. That is my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I don't think it was about writing. I kind of want to do Yuri next. But like, should I save it for last though? No, I want to see what Naseki wrote. I liked your last one better. Yeah, I could tell because she fucking hates Yuri. Well, yeah, I could tell you're in a little more daring with this one, but you're really good. You're not good enough for all that yet. It felt flat. It may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound like they're fancy or add more meaning. It's by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Oh yeah, I could tell. Yuri's head over heels for this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Oh my god, dude, I'm in there. Oh my god, I'm gonna crack in no time. Wait. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. That's what I used to think. No, yeah, I still think that, but like, I'm lucky just trying to impress Yuri at this point. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion. My opinion is the best opinion, and I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. Oh my god, these are all so long now. Okay, Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I've heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang out the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? That's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you have to complain. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree with this, with that, the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid people find out and they'll make fun of you for or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about someone as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? What? I thought she was like, what? Alright. I think people really need to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying messages is important, emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Oh, the last one! Let's go! Let's go! Okay. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Poop? How did you pick up? Poop, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Oh my god. Just yesterday I was telling you about the kinds of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more energy. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your own writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would always just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem you wrote for today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh my god, I forgot how like kind of weird her handwriting is. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a unordinary human. I give the raccoon a piece of my bread, my subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon is fed will always come back for more. The entering beauty, the enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Eat every time I um brandish my cutting knife. Oh wait, Paul? No, I don't fucking know. The raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlov. Oh, what the fuck did that say? Conditioning. I slice. Oh, Pavlov. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. What? That might make sense. I don't know. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. It's actually low key better. I can't even lie. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is. Dude, this one's. I think this maybe it's like so complicated that I find it simple again, but I think it's like low key like better than yesterday's. I don't know. And that's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotion. That's actually that. Yeah, that's because it gave me a lot of imagery to think about and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's even supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Oh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Wait, what? Oh, so about someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it didn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poem, right? I have something extra planned for today. Extra, read all of that. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up just embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let everyone. We are also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start an event and put up a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we will be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. And those are reasons why we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that you brought here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if that's what it takes, and if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki remains silent. Sayori remains worried. I guess that leaves me with no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh, okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to... Wait, what about Yuri? Because, Loki kind of like Yuri, but, she's, Loki kind of, she's Loki kind of, I don't know. But that's what I like about, some girls. I like how they're, quiet and you have to, really crack them open. Not literally, but, Anyway, let's continue. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Yeah, you will. Anyway. Oh my goodness, bro. It's kidding me. Alright. Let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica? This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of each other and in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title in this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly where to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amused. Or me. I don't. Dude, I'm gonna be so honest. I keep flipping this too fast. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Aha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. How is Yuri like so excited to go next? That's kind of crazy. And maybe she just wants to get out the way. I can't even lie. Why? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden? Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Poop. No. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Oh yeah, I forgot. It has to be like big or something. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into what writing, or into the whirling fire that keeps Yuri concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Snap back to reality. And glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me after we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we don't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. Mine is called My Meadow. Oh my god, my throat's getting so dry. Sorry I giggled. Sayori? It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your own poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think too much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Great job. Oh my god. Great job, Sayori. Even Poop liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Freaking void. It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely. But it might be that other poems don't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery didn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you are reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's what I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just kind of embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have that much time before the festival, you know? Okay, who's next? Natsuki? Mm-hmm. Don't make me go before Poop. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let poop lower everyone send it's a little before. That's fucked up. That's sucky. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read, so I'll just go what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really as good as everybody else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when it's spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if they're giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, wasn't it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever because I can put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I believe it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have to worry too much about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it is like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you will be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find another poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Aha, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As far as the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Monday's a weird day to do like anything extravagant on. Like Monday's the first day of the week. It's supposed to be boring. I can't wait. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll try my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of this club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. As it's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Don't fucking say that. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Poop. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I'm kind of glad I used a stupid nickname like Poop and not my real name, because if I used my real name, I probably would have got like a lot more like goonerish and worked up about all this shit. I'll walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little bit quieter than normal on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked me to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would walk home with Yuri. Let's see, I would walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down. So, isn't she beautiful and smart, dude? She's. I mean, I don't know about smart. Actually, no, yeah, she is smart. I mean, she's fucking buff. That has nothing to do with what I just said. Aha, you just admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. What? That is going to happen, and you're gonna be jealous. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore. You know, need you, Sayori? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Conversation trails off. I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Alright, I think it's time. I think it's good enough if I end the third part off here. I didn't make it as long as the second part because I'm starting to get tired of my throat's dry, and so yeah, I'm just gonna let these videos process in editing. And wait, hold on, let me just save these. So yeah, quick. I'll see you guys probably tonight. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. So yeah, tonight. Anyway, bye.